And now all of you know what happened on South Broadway last Friday. There was a way that our community members were addressed in a way that was extremely offensive. The community stands behind them. And today the Mexican community and Chamber of Commerce are here in support of the Garcia family and in support for all of our vendors. And to make it clear, the support, it's something that's unconditional, but we ask that all of our street vendors be in compliance. So I'm going to talk with Liz from We United. She's going to articulate the concerns and demands of what do they want to resolve this issue. Liz, welcome, and tell us what you think and what the demands are.
So at this moment, we are sitting here with the Mexican Chamber of Commerce. We are having an open discussion about what happened last Friday with Jessica Gorgon. They're here to support the Garcia family because they also believe that what happened that day shouldn't have happened. At this time, our demands is the resignation or termination of Jessica Gorgon's position, which is the executive director of the South Broadway bid.
Señor García, ¿quiere decir unas palabritas, señor?
Yo lo único que puedo decir es que esta señora llegó agresiva, exigiendo los permisos. Ella no sabía que tenía permiso yo, entonces yo no le entregué los permisos porque creo yo que no es nadie para exigir los permisos. Nos agredió verbalmente. Lo que se filmó, no, ahora sí que no pareció todo, porque ella se puso más agresiva. Entonces la persona que grabó a mí me dijo que me defendiera yo le dije que desgraciadamente yo no hablaba inglés, no sabía lo que me estaba diciendo, entonces yo no le dije nada. Cuando vino el inspector, se le entregaron los permisos. Ahí sale el inspector que había mucha gente con guantes, pero él no me dejó explicarle que mis hijos, o sea, me apoyan, llevan los carros, o sea, empujando. Entonces, cuando llegó el inspector se le entregaron los permisos, él vio que todo estaba en regla. Entonces, pues yo lo único que quiero es que me dejen trabajar en el mismo lugar. Ella me habló el día lunes que me está ofreciendo que me vaya yo para el parque. Al lado del parque hay otra persona con permiso. Hasta donde yo sé, no puede haber dos personas juntas con el tipo de permiso de la calle. Ella se hace pagar el permiso del parque por un verano. Ajá, y los demás veranos, ¿qué? Entonces ahora, sinceramente yo de lo que pasó ese día, quedé afectado. Tengo como una temblorina, me muerdo del lado derecho, la lengua, entonces, o sea, me ha afectado. Y pues lo que yo pido es solamente que me dejen trabajar. Tenemos dos permisos. Un permiso está a mi nombre y el otro permiso está a nombre de mi hija. Los taxes están pagando, o sea, todo. Entonces yo quiero saber por qué es el problema conmigo.
Gracias. Liz, I just have to ask you a question for the purpose of explaining so people can understand the full context, because I was a little confused.
To translate.
Yeah, I was a little confused when I saw the video. First, because the first few videos, the 5 or 6 videos that I received in the beginning, only showed about 7 seconds of the video, and whoever sent me the video added no context, so I did not know what I was looking at. But I heard when Jessica said, go back to where you were. So, and I said, look, Jessica did not say go back to where you came from. say go back to where you were. That implies that Mr. Garcia was elsewhere. But now I understand that Mr. Garcia always been in the same place. So what did that mean, go back to where you were? Your understanding.
Unfortunately, I was not there in the situation. There is videos at the moment that is circulating social media. So at that time, I cannot comment of what she meant because I was not there. At the same time, you know, we have the right to be upset. The Garcia family has been vending there for 20 plus years. You could ask anyone. You could go on Google and you'll see reviews of like 3 years ago. You could go on IG and look them up and you'll see that they've been posting for 2 or 3 years in the same spot. So it is very absurd that someone could say that they have not been there because the community knows, the South Broadway community knows that that family has been there for many, many years. I've always pass there all the summer. Everyone buys there. So it is this is just, you know, we all have the right to be upset.
No, rightfully so. No, I just wanted to establish, because some people are thinking that they were elsewhere. I just want to establish that, no, they've always been there.
Yes, they have always been there. You could, like I said, you could go on Google and just search, go on that little corner. You'll see. They have a Google spot there for many years already. So it's just absurd. Like, the facts are there. They've always been there.
So there was no place to go back to where you were before, because before, this is where I was.
Exactly, correct.
All right. So let me talk to Roberto Espiritu, from the president of the Mexican Chamber of Commerce. Mr. Roberto, they reach out to you. And the Chamber of Commerce stands behind Mr. Garcia and other vendors, I assume, as long as they are within the compliances, correct?
That is correct. So not that they reach out to me, I reach out to them, the Familia Garcia, and more to let them know that as the business owners of the mostly New Main Street and Yonkers are in support of the family, which is not the struggle of, what you need to do every day to survive in order to keep up your business is not an easy thing. And the last thing we want is for someone that doesn't have the power to ask you questions she should never ask. And for that reason, we're in support of la familia Garcia. Y quiero que sepan que, pues, la Cámara de Comercio estamos ahí siempre para apoyar a la comunidad mexicana. Y tratando de mantener nuestra comunidad unida.
Jesus, you as a owner of Garibaldi restaurant here on Nepperham, I'm sure that this problem left you concerned, because it's the family, the Garcia family, but it could have been anybody, okay? And if you are in position of leadership, you need to know how to communicate with the community. My understanding. How you feel about that?
Estoy un poco desilusionado por gente que tiene puestos en la ciudad de Yonkers y que no sabe cómo lidiar con nuestra comunidad. Eso creo yo que no es correcto. Yo entiendo que hay leyes que hay que cumplir, pero también hay maneras de cómo hablarle a la gente. Eso es mi opinión, y por lo cual estamos respaldando a la familia García, que creo que no es correcto de la manera que los abordaron y lo que les dijeron.
Gracias. So, Jesus, owner of Garibaldi, Roberto, owner of La Piñata, and now Mr. Narciso, the owner of Commercial Mexicana. Did I say it correct?
Sí, Tarcisio, Tobar. La verdad, nosotros como comunidad estamos para apoyarnos y para apoyar a cada uno de nosotros. Sabemos que para todo hay leyes, sabemos que para todo hay que cumplir con los permisos adecuados, pero para eso hay autoridades y cada autoridad tiene que ver por cada persona, por cada negocio, si está normal, y tratar de ayudarnos para sacar permiso, todos apoyarnos, ayudarnos, que es lo más importante, ¿me entiende? Porque yo creo que todos tenemos derecho a sobrevivir y hacer algo para nuestra familia, y tenemos que que cubrir nuestros gastos, siempre y cuando tenemos que apoyarnos para sacar los debidos permisos, para los lugares que nos asignen y nos podemos apoyar entre nosotros todos. Y la verdad, pues sí, no fue la manera correcta como el señor García le hablaron. Se oye como discriminación o fue discriminación y eso es lo incorrecto que hizo la señora. Pero vamos a apoyarnos para estar todos bien y para salir adelante todos y todo va a estar bien.
Bueno, mi intención no fue ignorarlo, simplemente no lo conozco aquí en Yonkers, pero díganos, ¿por qué está aquí hoy?
Yo soy Rafael Mata, tengo un pequeño negocio en el Bronx, Xochimilco Family Restaurant, y apoyo la Cámara de Comercio de Yonkers. Bueno, la razón por la que nos reunimos hoy es que la familia García pasó un momento muy complicado. Creemos que esta persona que se dirigió a ellos lo hizo de manera muy irrespetuosa, se excedió en sus funciones, creo que tiene ciertos límites y por esa razón estamos apoyándolos aquí en este día.
Una infracción contra un mexicano, latino, inmigrante en un sitio es una infracción contra todos los inmigrantes en todos los sitios.
Sí, de alguna manera nos hace sentir primero enojo, frustración, molestia y tenemos que expresarlo. Ya somos muchos y creo que debemos de apoyarnos.
Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Y usted, señor, no lo conozco. Díganos quién es y por qué está aquí hoy.
Mi nombre es Moisés García, el dueño de restaurante y paletería Jugos Puebla, 40 de Pargil. Pues por lo mismo, por la inconformidad de la persona como habló, yo pienso que no fueron las palabras para llegar con una autoridad muy déspota y para apoyarnos entre nosotros, que sea la integridad y la unión que tenemos nosotros.
Liz, now what's next? What's the next step?
Well, at this time, we have a call for action on Sunday at 1 p.m. We're going to meet between Morris and South Broadway to show support to the street vendors. What's next is we will continue to demand her resignation or termination of position because we believe as a community that she is not fit for that position at all. But this is not the first complaint. This is the only first time we've caught this on video. We have many testimonies and we will publicly put them out soon.
So guys, show up and support the Garcia family and all the other street vendors this Sunday. What time, Liz?
1 p.m.
1 p.m. But until then, until Sunday, go there every single day and support by go and purchase what they're selling.
We also have a petition.
That is so. How can people sign that petition?
Well, it's on change.org. I could put the link under this video.
Okay.
And we also are gathering signatures on South Broadway. So if you see us, just stop by and we'll have you sign.
So please send me the link. I will put it down under this video, and whoever wants to sign can sign.
I think, well, that was the purpose of the meeting today. And as Jesus mentioned, you know, there's people in positions, very important positions, that they should get an example of what to do to make the streets in Yonkers better, and they're just not doing their job. So this is why we're here today, and in support of Garcia.
But I think that it's also important, tell me if you disagree, Liz, that when the city or the business people of an area choose somebody to be the leader, the head of that organization, some type of sensitivity training should be in place. They should know that that person can actually communicate in the correct way with those people that they are serving. Do you agree or disagree?
Definitely. I feel like positions that directly work with the community should have some type of background on working with the community. That goes to politicians, that goes to anyone who has
Police
directly...
officers, anybody.
Anybody. They need some type of direct experience speaking to people, mostly being bilingual, learning a different language. It doesn't have to be Spanish. Just, you have to take the extra step to be there for the community, because why are you working directly with the community if you're not there for them?
I hear you. Well, I wish you good luck. I will be there Sunday, okay, to support and show what's going on. If there is anything that you want to add, send it to me, comment. Now, Mr. Alfonso Alvarez, the owner of Dos Marias, a community leader, always working for the community, helping the community. Mr. Alfonso, en español, si quiere, díganos.
Sí, quiero expresarme con los compañeros aquí del grupo de la Cámara, que nosotros apoyamos a la familia García y estamos juntos para seguir adelante como pequeños comerciantes.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias a ustedes. Sí, gracias a ustedes, de verdad.
Pues esa era la intención, ¿no? De hacerles saber que estamos muy bien, ¿no?
Muchas gracias. Nos sentimos mejor.